Okay, so it is Tuesday, 1:30 a.m. right now. I am having a cup of tea and I just wanted to talk about life. Oh, by the way, I'm so comfortable in my sweatshirt. I love pretty blouses and things like that, but honestly, comfort is the best. So I think I tend to wear more comfortable things now, and I prefer to. That's what my body looks for. So all my pretty blouses aren't getting much wear lately. So today I spent the day pretty much doing nothing. Well, resting, if that's a thing. So I just really didn't do much. I stayed home all day. I went out for a Qdoba shortly, and that was it. And I just really had a thought that I feel like I should be doing more. That I have all these things that I want to get done, and that I shouldn't be doing nothing like this. So I wanted to verbalize what I need to get done, what I want to get done at this time, so that I am more focused and also reminded of how many things I have on the list. So there are 80 days left in this year. I just asked Siri that. How many days are left of 2020? And exactly 80. So that is not a lot of time. And by the end of this year, there are things I want to accomplish. So going down the list now in my head. So number one, I want to finish all my teacher's license exams. So I have 2 more exams left before I can get my license. So that's the first thing. I want to finish my exams, hopefully all by November. And secondly, I really want to finish cleaning my room by the end of this year, for reals. That's been on my list for ages, but this year I really mean it, and I really want to live in a clean room from now on. A space where I really love and can do a lot of things, feel inspired, and want to be in, because it's nice, neatly organized. Right now it's still chaotic, but I will really work on it for the rest of the days remaining. My voice. And let's see. Yeah, I think those are the 2 main things that are in my mind for this latter part of 2020. Everything else, I'm just taking it really slow, so I'm not stressing myself out too much. There are smaller things. I am purging my closet a lot. This is part of the organizing my room project, and since I'm purging a lot of items from my closet, I do want to set up a selling shop for my clothes, because I want to try selling them, and of course I will be donating a lot of them too. But I do want to try selling a few things too, although I don't know if anyone will buy. Yeah, so that will also take some work. And also, as my hobby, I do want to really create vlogs. I have so much footage that I have been it's been just collecting up a lot of disk space, because I've been taking a lot of videos on my phone, this current one right now too. Although this is very personal and raw. This as well is with the purpose of creating a vlog. So I just really need to make that happen. There are so many things I need to catch up on. I want to make my Korea travel vlog. That was from 2018. Also Cuba, I went this year, January. That's also almost becoming a year already. There are just so many things, so I really want to sit down and do that. So those are two side things: setting up a online shop and creating my vlogs and really working on my YouTube channel. Besides that, I had a random thought a few weeks back that I want to go to Korea at this time, because I don't think I would mind the 2 weeks quarantine in a hotel by myself. I think that would actually be a good time for myself to reflect on where I am right now, and when else can I just stay at a hotel like that for 2 weeks and they pay for it, I believe. So I've just been thinking about that. I know it's not a good time to travel, but also I felt like, when is a good time to travel? And right now I'm not officially starting work yet, although I am working. So I guess it is a good time that I can go, because like when you're working, really working full-time in the future, you can't really go travel long-term for like a month or more. You can only go like shortly for a week, taking your vacation days. So I just thought about that and I was like, should I go? It was a random thought, but usually my random thought becomes reality many times, so I'm not sure. I'm a little bit worried though that the COVID situation might get worse as the colder months approach, and what if I go there and I'm not allowed to come back here? So that worries me a little, but I kind of do want to go. Another worry is that like I'm kind of scared to go on my own. But I think that would be a good challenge for myself as well. Yeah, so I will really work hard to clean my room and consistently study for my exams, as well as live my best life, exercise my body every day consistently, eat well, sleep early, and just make every day beautiful. I want to live life to the fullest. Thought I have recently is that like 이왕 사는 거 진짜 잘 살자. In English it's like, since I'm living anyways, I should live my best life. Like not just a mundane life, but to live my best life. Live in the body I want to live in, wear the clothes I want, eat what I want, live beautifully, in other words. So I really want to keep that energy every day, although some days are tiring and some days I do get depressed as well. Although for the most part, I'm thankfully very mentally healthy, I think, these days. So I'm always pretty good every day. I'm positive. I love myself. I want to do a lot of things. So I'm very motivated. So I hope I can continue to keep this energy. And that was my talk for tonight. Good night. I shall organize a little bit and sleep before it becomes 3. I really need to sleep early.